Hello everybody, welcome back to Vintage Story Nomad, episode 25 with me, Sid, and we are still waiting for our hides to cure to make that armour. Last episode we had a little bit more of an explore. This, I think, is the last episode we are going to be in this position. I'm going to come back down south. We were thinking about just opening a translocator and jumping, but we still have that library to go for. Technically speaking, we've also got that mine shaft, which I may have a go at if I'm feeling brave. And speaking of brave, today we are going to have a go at the dungeon, which is down there somewhere. I have, in way of preparation, got a metric footload of dirt. So, given that I don't have any heavy armour, I only have my reasonably lightweight Taylor Gambles, and I say only, I mean, here we go, this is the place. We are going to want you on my hotbar, and maybe not right now, because in fact, let me just stick you there where I can get you. Oh, okay, fine, at least I can see where I'm going now. So I don't know how deep this is. This is probably going to be temporarily unstable because right, let me block off all the avenues. This is not the dungeon I was expecting, which is good. I always like it when I find something that I wasn't expecting. So we are going to be taking this one slowly because we're reasonably low down. We know that this was spawning some fairly nasty stuff. That's a But my thoughts are we just progress through, block off avenues that these can go in different directions. Periodically I'm just going to block off behind me as well, unless it's a crawler, in which case there's not much I can do. And we'll just have a look. This might be a complete bust. There might not be much down here at all. It is definitely temporarily unstable. That much we know. That doesn't really go anywhere, so we might as well claim those back. Neither does that, to be honest. Thank you. When will people realise that that doesn't make them sound tough and butch and macho? Ooh, hello. Cool. And it's even got a little hidey hole down below, look. So we've got a thing, a law book and a farmer's blueprint. I think how many times I went looking for those sticks. We'll have them. And yeah, I mean, I am not expecting massive amounts of stuff out of here, but take the limonite, take the alum, take the sticks. But, you know, there should be some reasonably good stuff that I'm not bothered about. Yeah, again, I really do need to be a bit selective about what I take. I've only got so much inventory space. I don't have my thing on my back. Did I want to pick up those? I think I should. Well, we're not alone down here, for definite, but I didn't expect to be. Somewhere down here we know the other side of... Oh, hang on. Gotta pick up the... Not getting much loot out of those though. I wonder whether these even spawn that loot then. Rye seeds, don't care. That one's sorted. What I will do is I'll block it one back. In fact, I'll block it doubly like that, and that's how I know how I will know that I've done it. Right, let's go and have a look this way. Don't like these blocks that actually block our path and make the progress dangerous. That's the dungeon. Okay, we know where we are. I really do need to empty my inventory a bit already, don't I? Ooh, this is going up. Cool. Just in case. This is bigger than well, this is big. Let's just go with big. Rich iron ore. And a chest with nothing in it. Oh, I mean, obviously I need iron ore like I need a hole in the head. I've got more of it than I know what to do, but it is rich, so it would seem wrong not to take as much of this as we can. I'm probably going to have to come down and do 2 sittings down here, aren't I? Because I think my temporal stability is not going to last. But yeah, I'm going to be definitely playing this with the mode of discretion is the better part of valor. I am going to be using blocks to protect myself as much as possible, and I am not going to be doing anything stupid. Well, I'm not going to be doing anything as more stupid than usual, at least. Pile of Asia, well, yeah. So this is quite nice. This is a interesting little ruin. Well, it's not a ruin. This is different because it's a procedurally generated ruin. So no one of these will be this. No one of these. No, 2 of these will be the same. They will have the same components, and I was expecting one of those 5x5s, to be honest, with the. There's still a little bit more there. Let's have that as well. With the gold and everything in it. Right, let's have a quick sort what I don't need. I don't need you. Don't need you. You know what? Easiest way of doing this is to make sure I can't pick them up by accident. Keep the barricades. Really don't care about the maple seeds. Don't care about the flint. Don't care about the rocks. Don't care. I'll keep the reeds. Don't care about that. And Yeah, don't really care about the crate. Don't really care about the decorative items, to be honest, but we'll keep them for now. Right, let's try figuring out where we're going next. Got a skill book, so there are some skill books in here. That's useful to know. Right, so this is done. Let's now go and have a look this way, shall we? Wow, there's a surprising amount to this place. Good. And yeah, and then that's that. So we just block you off. This is why I'm carrying so many blocks, by the way. I knew that this was going to be the style of attack that I did on this structure. More iron. With more stuff. Right, well, I'm not wasting it. Like I say, I can always come back and do more as the stability goes. But not wasting the rich hematite. Oh, and I've got level 6 in the mining skill. Excellent. Right, but let's not waste any. Let's not waste my time here as well. I need to be as efficient with my time as is humanly possible. I know that doesn't sound very likely with me. Hup. Gib. Gib. Did I get the gib there? I don't know. It's one piece, I'll live. I'm conscious that that temporal stability is going down rapidly. But yeah, this is quite nice. Notice I'm saying it's quite nice because I've not really been harassed that much. I may change my opinion of it once we make contact with the enemy. That's always a possibility. Yeah, good enough. Right, let's head out. So that way. Well, which way was which way? Oh, I see. We did that. Yeah. Okay. I shall preserve my my dirt. We shall come over here. I didn't just cross. Yeah, I've got a feeling. Because I have a habit of bypassing these in vanilla playthroughs, I'm just a little bit concerned that I might, you know, make that mistake here. Right, this way. It's going down again. Nothing ever good came from down. Yeah, you really are not getting the stuff, the blocks though, are you? Block and tackle. That's actually one of the blocks that I actually like. Right, I need to shed junk. Don't need you. Damn it. Just try again. Don't need you. Try again. Don't need you. Right. Don't need those. Really? Thank you. Take the cabbage seeds, get rid of those. Don't really need beet seeds. Really don't need that. Yeah. Oh, I hear something clicky. I'm going to leave those ones behind me. I'm just wondering whether what is my stability? 27. I should have time to handle this bit. Maybe. Oh yeah, absolutely. Not a lot there. Beanades, my least favourite piece of loot. Yeah, I think I need to be getting out. We'll leave that like that. That will indicate my... Let's get out. Let's get out and get my sanity back. I can empty my inventory as well. It's not like I'm a million miles away from home. So that's actually quite good. Let's go and see what we got, shall we? And while my sanity restores, I'm probably going to want to be ready for anything on the surface because there could be unpleasantness. This patch is quite cool as well. I'm very tempted to take that. But yeah, well, we'll head back into there. We'll do another run in a moment. Once our sanity's back, I'll just head back. We'll sort out our inventory, make ourselves, a little bit more comfortable, have a bite to eat, and we'll head back in. So I'll see you in a moment. All right, well, we're back. We just sorted out most of the gubbins. We also picked up quite a bit of iron ore. A little bit more limonite, some rich crystallized hematite. We picked up some little chunks of guarana, a little bit of that. Alum probably doesn't go in there, but it will do for now. Coal can go in there, which leaves us with 100 experience in the digging skill. Level 3 in digging, cool, we can level up. It's 12.5 in forestry, didn't get anything from that, and that is 10 in the metalworking, which gives us some points to spend, I believe. Nothing in there in digging. Shovel expert, breaking a block increases your digging speed. Careful digger. Shovel has a 5% chance to not reduce the durability. Still think that's probably one of the best ones. Not really bothered about extras. I mean, clay is an interesting one. I'm going to stick it into that because I just like the idea of not wearing out my shovels so quickly. Ore miner level 3. We might as well, I think. Crystal miner. Can't get that one anyway. Careful miner, pickaxe expert, that's again going into stuff, but I think extra stuff is always good. Metalworking, we're actually not that far off of the top there. So, where are we? Well, we're in a reasonably good position. We're about to head back down into that thing because my sanity's returned. It's debatable, but and we'll continue routing through that ruin. These are still curing very slowly, but yeah, we'll just head off. I mean, one of the things we're waiting for is these to grow, but I don't really need them desperately. It's not the be all and the end all. Let's feel brave. Let's be brave. Let's do our stuff. And I think I'm definitely going to take that lid. definitely going to take it. I think it'll look brilliant on especially if I turn it into a again, can't see. Especially if we turn it into a chisel door, I should be able to. Have I got any more of that rusty block? That's the question. Right, feeling good. Let's head over here. That's as far as we've got. Let's go this way. Let's get that back where it belongs. That's fine. You can hear lava. That's another book. I'm not so worried about these that actually the impediment. Yep, another mine. Okay, well, we'll definitely get more iron out of this because now we've got extra. Ooh, poor chunks. Blasting powder. Oh, that bit didn't get any. Look at that. I'm just curious. That could have killed me. I've just realised I'm curious about where the lava is. Lava in this game is not funny. You take damage just by being near it, as I recall. But this is fine. I don't mind a little bit more iron. At some point we're going to want to get into steel, so that's going to be another 10 bag, isn't it? Oh, there we go. Right, we'll have this. It seems the variety in the geomorphic tiles is fairly limited, but that's fine. I'm not looking for an amazing geomorphic dungeon which has got hundreds and thousands of permutations. That would be unreasonable, wouldn't it? You know, the fact it's geomorphic is nice enough because it can just spawn anyway. Plus you've got that really nice little access thing at the top, which I do think's a nice touch. Right. Yeah, we're definitely getting more drops, aren't we? So I think that is that bit there done, and now not taking any chances on those. That was fairly short-lived. This might be over before I manage to go crazy. I think it is. I think that was it. Well, you know what? Well, I picked up some gold there. I don't know where I picked that up from. That was actually a really nice little dungeon. It wasn't too hefty. Didn't take too long. So on the whole, I'm going to give that one a little thumbs up. There were definitely unpleasantnesses around the place, but I think it's probably fair to say that, you know, there were few and far, but that they weren't in the thing. So, right, I would like you. I want you. I want you. I want you. Gibby, Gib. No, I can recreate those from the side. I only need one. That's enough. Right. The question is, do I actually, maybe I do need more than that. If I can save myself having to find more, because I don't know how much of this material I've got. If I only have to find one, I'll be alright. There we go. That's mine. All mine now. Mine, mine, mine. Lovely, lovely mine. Right. Well, that didn't take as long as I thought it was going to. Go back, sort myself out, and what did we come out with from that? Not the skill book, a little bit of cooking, nothing major. But these are getting close to cured, which means we may be able to make those. I'd like to make that rot outfit, the rot armor thing with a speed boost, because that would be beneficial, I think, for exploring. Not for the food consumption, but for exploring, it will definitely be beneficial. So what we'll do is we'll just pop this out here for now, so I can work out the layout, and then we can right, that was a good guess. I knew that was wrong. When it looks like it's right, it's always wrong. I don't know whether you've noticed that with these chisel blocks in your inventory. That will go, well, somehow. That would go there. That goes there. And that just goes, no. That goes there. If I'm not standing in the space. Then I've got a whole load of rubbish to get rid of. Let's read that. And dump some junk on the don't want any of this, don't want that, don't want that. Keep the barricades, that will come in useful for something, I'm sure. Blasting powder and stuff. All good. Right, let me sort myself out. I'll be back in a moment. Alright, while we're waiting, I am going to do something that will appear a little bit odd. That's the middle bit. That's the edge bit. I need to go down and get the other bit that I've just gone and dropped. But you are that bit. You are that bit. Did you keep your ladder? You did, okay. That's good. I'm surprised. Hup. Come on. Hup. Plus those don't spike you. So that's the structure. Now I'm not going to actually make this into a chiseled trapdoor, I've decided. It's just going to be a piece of... you're going to lose that though. I'm going to have to drop that down, I think. That's fine, we can do it. We can make it look reasonable. That hinge basically needs to go. So what we're doing is we're taking away all the extraneous bits of the block. That one for some reason didn't go to the full edge. I don't know why. It doesn't matter. We can work with it. Boop boop. Boop boop. Boop. Let me go. Let's set you like that, because I'll be able to see this in my usage of this space, because of course this will be visible in the room below. It's going into that wood. Potentially will be anyway. So we need... Oh, can't reach that. Come on. Doesn't matter, we'll work it out. Right, what we're going to do is we are going to go take this much out of that edge. And we're going to do to take that much out of that edge, that much out of that edge, that much out of that edge. And that will allow me to superimpose those into it. And then what we need to do is copy that. I think. Am I going to be easier off with, or maybe I may be doing this the wrong way around. We'll take that. So I've got a little bit. We also need that. I haven't got the rust. I've got one bolt block, so that's the thing. Right, let me come into here and add that. Probably going to need to just take a few of these blocks out so I can get underneath, because then we should be able to, remember these are only half blocks, so like that, and then we can take you and you can go upstairs into that position. This seems a bit long-winded doing it this way, and it probably is, but you know, let's work with what we got. Oh, that's not the right position, idiot. Come on. Let's work with what we got. So that will come up and you'll have that on the top. And again, this is pointless. This has no useful purpose in life whatsoever. These two might be a bit awkward. But we'll get myself a little wiggly working spot over here. Thought I chiseled that one. Oh well. Doesn't matter. We can do you. I think that was that one actually. Yes, it was. Okay, that's fine. Not a problem. So just do that and put that one in. So I'm just going to continue building these in until we're done, and I'll be back with you in a second. Alright, I had to make a few adjustments to get rid of the lip around the... I'll tidy that bit up because that's not quite right, but I had to get rid of the lip at this edge, drop that down, but yeah, I like that. That kind of adds to the place, but we're getting very close. We've got the actual makings now of the hood. So let's go and get that together. Gonna need you. Gonna need you. I'm gonna have a look at the hood. Not a rock walker. Okay, let's try the rotten hood, and that is 2, 4, 1 and 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that to make that. So that's that bit. And then the other one we need is the rotten tunic, which is 9, 18, 3 of those and 10 of those. 18, 10 rot. And these. And that's just going to become a rug. Because that's what you do. Right. So we are rapidly approaching the point in time when I didn't manage to put those things in. I left this in, by the way, just so we've actually got a way of closing that off. But yeah, let me try that again, shall we, with a little bit more feeling. There we go. Yeah, rapidly coming to the point where we are going to be leaving FOB Alpha. We've got some bloomery bases which I will break, because I'm not entirely sure whether A, whether they'll pick up, and B, how they'll react with gravity. So let's not tempt fate. So yeah, we've got another 36 ingots of iron there, and lots. I think we're going to have to go and, on the way, do a stop off for Hoofer clay, fire clay. That's the word I was looking for. That's weak tannin. You need to be strong tannin, so we'll get you going. Be back in a second. Sorry about that. Yeah, we've got a visitation from a cat. Oh, they're done. We can get those. Good. And then I'm going to replant them, I think, just so should we ever come back to FOB Alpha, Bravo in fact, and we'll grab some of these berries before we go to, we will have a goodly supply of foods. But yeah, we are rapidly getting to that stage where we can leave and move on to the next stage of our journey, which is kind of exciting. Let me just get the get these are very close. That's 99, that's 97, so very, very close to getting those done. I probably need to pick you up and put you somewhere in here so you can become, proper tannin. Any of these I want. You know what? I can't seal you, but I can pick you up when you've got water in you, so that will save time. Let's take you in here, and we'll put you there, because I can still reach that. That's fine. We probably need to grab you, because we're going to want you. And I'll leave that here. I really am not that bothered about it. Everything in here is ready to rock and roll. I think everything in here is ready to rock and roll now. Got our racks with all of our little stuffs in. Thanks, by the way, for pointing out that they are going. I can't remember who it was. It may have been Vintage and who said, I can't remember. But yeah, useful to know that that does that. I am going to need to rationalise my storage, but of course, let's not forget that I have got this, but I've also now got that one and that one. So these are not things. So I've got 3 crates up here. In fact, this could even become a crate, and that could become a crate. All of these could become crates if I really wanted them to. So yeah, the big question is going to be, how much hunger does this use? 99, just waiting on that, and then we can do the thing. with the thing and the thing. I suppose I should go and get myself my travelling snacks. Probably eat these just to recoup the hunger that I lose from packing these tents up, because they're not going to be cheap. Pelt, lovely. So 333, 55, and there is our Rockwalker armour. So let us start off picking up the forge, and the forge is that position to the side of the anvil. Wasn't too bad actually. I mean, the castle looks a little bit odd when you don't have the forge part to it, but let's go and find the castle's bag, and you go there. Yeah, I mean, it takes up a surprising, probably a bigger amount than you anticipate. That's fresh for 8 days. 2, 2, 2. Might as well do those then. But yeah, that was not too bad. I mean, realistically, those tents are, well, realistically, those tents aren't realistic. let's be brutally honest. Right, character. Does that feel significantly faster? Well, I'm not expecting it to be massively faster. Yeah, it does actually. That feels better. And we've still got our little bit of damage. I mean, these are tier 2, that's tier 1, so you wouldn't go into combat with those. But we can come down here. We can grab you out. We can put those in, all safe and sound. Along with that, I'll keep that in my inventory. And we can pick up that. That stays in my inventory. And we are good to go. I may turn the vanity mod off briefly. Oh, it's making me a little bit juddery up here. But if I turn off the vanity and put on my armour, we can F4 and F12, and that could be our screenshot. Right, let me check how long I've been recording, because we'll turn my armour back off. But yeah, I'll be back in a moment. And we are definitely, we need to delete that. That's FOB alpha, that's, I think there's red clay there. That's a tent. That's a tent. That may be a tent. That's a tent. And that's a tent. So yeah, I've been going about 45 minutes. That is now done, and that is complete. Okay, that is these are iron ore that we've found, so these are all done. We'll just turn them to bright red so they thought I'd turn them to bright red anyway. No? You don't want to be bright red? Okay, fine. But next episode, we're going to go back. We're going to head back down here, I think. We'll come in this way. I may poke my head down there. It will depend on how brave I'm feeling. That we actually visited. I'm certain of that one, that it's not going to be a biggie anyway. I don't think there was anything much more up this way that had my attention. So yeah, it just seems kind of natural to come back down to here, and also maybe this is a big maybe tackle the library, come back down this way and try and find another translocator down this direction, because we've got a whole river off down there. So that's going to be next episode. But until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you soon, and bye for now.